Hi guys, good morning. Yeah, just reading a book. Relaxing after eating breakfast. And I'm preparing to cook lunch. I want to share with you something that I'm reading. It says here, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Yeah. By Richard Fuller. Very interesting statement. Well, anyway, as an organic farmer, we cannot change things by fighting the existing reality. Conventional farming is huge. It's huge. In fact, there is a fully established. So what can we do as organic farmers to be able to change existing reality? Well, maybe we can change something, build a new model. So I think here in Kenya and in the world in particular, in general, I think organic farming is very small percentage, right? Not even 5% or so. The 95% is controlled by conventional farming. Huge farming. So as a farmer, what should be our business model? How can we survive? How can we compete? When we say business model, there are 4 things, by the way. There are 4 things you need to consider when we talk about business model. First is first element of a business model. If we are to succeed, ensure that you have a very good customer value proposition. Customer value proposition. So what is our customer value proposition as organic farmers? One, we are providing not only food security, but we are providing food safety, okay, healthy food, especially today that there are so many cases now of cancer, unheard of many years ago, but today in Kenya, in the world, cancer is one of the highest causes of death in the world. Cancer, it has really, taken so many lives already. So customer value proposition. What business are we in if we are organic farmers? Yeah. I'm drinking my green tea. Green tea being lemongrass and oregano. Okay, very healthy, very rich in antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties. It lowers our blood pressure. It helps in detoxification. Yeah. It helps in colds and cough, flu symptoms. Yeah, green tea, lemongrass and oregano. So that's it. So the first element in our business model as an organic farmer, I don't know if you remember in the past, I've been always telling about, as a farmer, We should also be a scientist. Means to say scientist, we are curious, we ask questions, you know, we look for answers, we look for solutions, okay? We look for new technologies to improve how we farm, okay? So that now we can improve our yield and so on and so forth. So as a farmer, we need to be scientists. At the same time, on the other hand, we need to be entrepreneurs, okay? As entrepreneurs, okay, we see opportunity, we understand marketing and sales, we understand cash flow, we understand supply and demand, okay, we understand strategy, and so on and so forth. All right, we understand, say, post-harvest, you know, processes, okay? So that's it. So a farmer, on the other hand, we are a scientist. On the other hand, we are an entrepreneur. So the first in our business model as an organic farmer, we have to understand we need to have a very good customer value proposition. Yeah. So what are we offering to our customers so that now we can compete with the existing reality? Yeah. So that's one. Number two element in our business model as an organic farmer is we must understand, we must have a very good profit formula. Okay, what is our profit margin? Okay, what should be our cost structure? Okay, we must know how to earn, where our income, our revenue model. Okay, so second element of a business model as an organic farmer, as an agripreneur, we need to have a very good profit formula, you know, model. That's it. Are we going to have 15%, 20%, 30% profit margin? The only way to reduce our cost of operation, by the way, is for us to improve our processes. We will talk about processes later on, because processes is one of the elements of a business model as well. Alright? Okay, let's talk about processes after we have talked about the second element, which is profit formula. Let me go back to profit formula first. Okay, revenue model. Okay, revenue model. We shouldn't rely in just one source of income. Okay, time and again, we always say, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, do not put all your eggs in one basket. So even in our organic farming, do not rely only in one crop. Okay, that's why we always advocate for integrated organic agriculture. So in my backyard here, as you have seen maybe in my previous videos, I have an integrated model here. First and foremost, I have a rabbit set up. So the rabbit is giving us protein. Okay, it's a very good source of protein. In fact, if you have two does and one buck, in 1 year you should be able to produce about 180 pounds of meat. Okay, so imagine if you have, right now I have 6 does, okay, 6 female, so that's more than enough meat for the family. At the same time, so I sell rabbit meat, I sell young rabbits like this. Okay, at the same time, I collect their manure, okay, and I have a vermiculture, okay, so I produce my own fertilizer. That could be another revenue, another income, okay. At the same time, I grow crops, vegetables, dragon fruit. The dragon fruit, by the way, is a money earner for me. The first quarter, the first 3 months, I think I have an income of about 100,000 Kenya shillings already from dragon fruit. Okay. By the way, this is just a small scale backyard operation. So agriculture or farming is not really my main source of income. But look, if you're generating 100,000, so on average you are generating 30,000 a month extra income. That would be a very big help already for a family, small family. Anyway, so the first in our business model, as an organic farmer, we must have a customer value proposition. Number 2, we must have a very good profit formula. Number 3, processes. Okay, there are 2 types of processes. We have operational processes. We have also management processes. Okay, let's talk about operational processes. Say for example, an order fulfillment process. Yeah, that's one process. How do we fulfill an order? And how do we collect payment? So there are many processes. We need to streamline our processes as much as possible. We have to eliminate any process that doesn't contribute to our strategy. If we have one, as a business, we must have a strategy as well. All right, because business model is intertwined with strategy. What else? So those are processes. We need to be very clear of our process. Harvesting process, for example, our planting process, what else? Our feeding process, our harvesting process. There are many processes. Another type of process is managerial process. Okay, there are 2 things. Managerial process. One is quality. It's a management process. The second is innovation. So part of our business model is we must have this managerial or management process. Innovation. Innovation is different from being creative. In fact, creativity is a subset of innovation. Innovation is equal to creativity plus value creation. Okay? You can be creative, but it doesn't add value. You don't get value. So if you are innovative, so you have an invention, you have an innovation, and you know how to monetize it. Alright? You know how to commercialize it. That's what it is to be innovative. Yeah? So, innovation is a management process. It should be part of our business model. So we continuously think on how to improve. To improve what? One, we need to improve our product. We need to improve our services. We need to improve our processes, because these are all innovation, by the way. Innovation is not limited to product innovation. It's not limited to service innovation, but it could also be what? Process innovation. It could also be marketing innovation. Today, by the way, there are many ways on how to sell, okay, on how to market our products. In fact, the trend today is physical stores are shutting down. Just like me, I don't have a store. I only have my own backyard operation, but I have online presence. Okay, I have my Freddy's Farm YouTube channel. I have my Freddy's Farm blogs on Facebook. So we must have an online presence. That way, we will be able to, market our products. You can have Instagram, WhatsApp, okay, and many other social media platforms. So, innovation and quality, these are the management processes. So, what the three elements? First, we must have a value proposition, customer value proposition, element of our business model. Customer value proposition. Then number two, we must have a profit formula. Alright. Number three, we must have our processes, both operational and management processes. What's number four? Number four, we must have resources. Okay? Resources, like we must have the right people, we must have the right technology, we must have the right systems, we must have the right machinery, we must have the right equipment, we must have the right facilities, we must have the right plant, okay, and so on and so forth. So we must have resources. So 4 things in our business model if we are to compete with the existing reality, okay, conventional farming, because they all have those, by the way. They all have those 4: value proposition, profit formula, processes, and resources. So what is our existing model? Let me just read. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Alright? It's just like saying also in strategy. So we have a red ocean there. There's a bloody competition out there. So we just have to create our own blue ocean. Okay? Whereby we make competition what? Irrelevant. Yeah. That's it. So if you have any question, by the way, with regards to organic farming or to a business model, alright, feel free to comment below. And if you like and share this video, let me know. I will maybe share to you more materials that you can read. Alright? You can send me your email. I can send you more materials about business model. Alright? When I went to Israel last year, interestingly, Israeli companies, they don't talk about business plan anymore. No. In our innovation and entrepreneurship course, it's a 1-week program that I attended last year. at Galili International Management Institute. Okay, so it's a 1-week program. I attended the Innovation and Entrepreneurship program there. Interestingly, in Galilee, in Israel, they don't talk about business plan anymore. They said business plan is a thing of the past. They talk about business model. Okay? Business model. That's what they talk. That's what we learn there. Alright? So it's very important that, for us to grow, it starts with passion. We started with a small backyard operation like that, and then eventually we grow the business. By the way, 3 tips that I learned also there. Start small. Start small. In fact, many of the 20th century billionaires today, where did they start their business? In the garage, in their room, in their dining table, in their sitting table, in the sitting area, in the dormitory. So start small, because if we fail small. Alright? Again, I learned from Israel, the rate of failure for startups is about 90 to 95% rate of failure for startups. So imagine if you started big and you're one of those 90 to 95% that failed. We are wasting, our hard-earned money, our savings. That's why we said, if you have 100,000 capital, start with 10,000. If you fail, you still have 90,000. Start again. Another 10,000. If you fail, you still have 80,000. Start again. Another 10,000. And if you succeed, okay, move fast. Okay, move fast, scale up. So 3 things: start small, move fast, dream big. Okay, dream big. But start small. I read an article from, which magazine was that? Time magazine, I think. The billionaires in the 21st century are farmers who started their farming activities in their backyard. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. Business model innovation. We have to be creative. We have to be innovative in regards to our business model. Alright guys, thank you for being with me in this live session. I hope you learned something today. Okay? So you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Richard Hula. So, we must have a very good business model. customer value proposition, something unique to offer, okay, which our competitors are not offering. Number 2, we must have efficient processes. Number 3, we must have a very good profit formula. And number 4, we must have the right resources. Okay, so business model. That way, our farming activities will really be a true business. Okay, a true business. I think every farmer deserves financial freedom. Right? Thumbs up if you agree with me. Put a like or a heart if you agree with me. Every farmer deserves financial freedom. Okay? So, you thumbs up or you give me a heart if you agree. And you comment, by the way, if you agree. Good. So, next time we're going to have another live session like this. Let's start. We discuss issues. We must have some topics. And, yeah. We exchange ideas. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know also. Comment below what other topics you want me to discuss. Alright? I'm a university professor, by the way. I teach in a business school. So, I really love sharing knowledge. Okay? I do not teach things that I don't have direct practical experience. That's big stupidity to be teaching in front of the classroom, by the way. To be teaching in front of an audience. Things that you just have read, you know, things that you have just researched. For me, when I teach based on, yes, my knowledge, my readings, my research, plus my experience. Alright? So, let me know, comment below, by the way, what other topics you want me to discuss with you guys in our next live. Okay? Let's make this more often, more frequent, more, how they call this one? More regular, okay? To have live sessions like this. Because I want to have a, you know, a conversation with you with regards to so many issues in business, in entrepreneurship, in technology, and farming issues. Alright? Farming issues. Alright, so until next time, by the way. So, I hope to see you again. So, please like and share. Subscribe and follow me on my Facebook page, Freddy's Farm Blogs. Okay? Like and share as well. So I will edit this video. Maybe I will upload to another social media platform. So that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Tumsifu Yose Kristo. Melele na melele amina. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Happy Easter Monday. Alright? Bye. And keep safe.